know if it just happened today, but in the news, Dirk has another woman pregnant. And from what I heard, he proposed to his fiance on stage, live in front of a bunch of people. They're in a serious relationship. And from what I see, it seems like he really loves this lady. But now there's another woman pregnant. And so we just want to get your opinion about this whole story.
My opinion, honestly, I'm not saying that all men cheat. You know, men have their ways. Some men have their ways. You got to look at Dirk being the celebrity that he is. He's gonna get that automatic attention. Being on tour, being on the road, being away. Of course, you can't bring your wife with you. Your girl, the one that you really deal with. You know, your wife can't always be on them shows with you.
Right.
I honestly feel like even if he wasn't a celebrity, you know, I just honestly feel like there's just way too many women. Women outnumber men by 3.43 million. And I just feel like that's a lot of the reason why it's a lot of sharing going on. And I don't care. I don't care. My thing is this: if a man does cheat or step out on the relationship, not saying it's okay, but the decency, the best, I mean, the most respectable thing you could do is protect yourself and make sure that you not even allowing some shit like that to even come up, especially when you quote unquote about to be a married man and you in the limelight, you a celebrity.
Hmm.
I feel like it's horrible. I feel like it's disgusting. And I just wholeheartedly feel like he was messy. He was sloppy. He was sloppy as fuck. You know that you can get a bitch pregnant. So why are you first off not using protection, whether the rubber slip off or not? And why are you fucking with a bitch that y'all don't got some type of bond in which she know, oh nah, this never get out. I'm gonna protect myself, and if we do have a mishap of a slip up, plan B or abortion. And that's just that.
So I
That's
want to,
just that.
I want to play devil's advocate, right? We don't know if this is
True.
like until that baby get here and baby come out with the Dirk eyes. We don't know for a fact that this is true. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, you know, I mean, he may have been messing with this person, but a lot of times they do this to stir drama. Like I always heard before. I don't know who said this. Maybe it's the pimp in one of my old pads. They said, "You feel me? Happy hoes is quiet." You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna have this type of stuff come out when you stop messing with somebody or you cut somebody off. Oh, now I'm pregnant. Now these issues to like to kind of get back at the person. I'm not saying that like that's the case. I'm just playing devil's advocate. And to me, I don't know, man. I mean, if it's true, I do understand how it could come off as he wasn't loyal to her during that time. But I mean,
Would his baby with his fiance
mm,
be a fool to leave Dirk? Like,
mm.
who's she gonna go? I mean, who is she going to go and get?
Future,
But you don't think Future gonna do the same thing though?
yeah,
She
and
got
then
listen.
and he gonna do it in
I'm
his own
speaking
way.
it into existence. She's gonna find her Russell Wilson. I'm pretty sure people was like, who will leave Future? Sierra, and came across a real king,
That's a
a
good
real
one.
man.
Does
One
she
that
have a Does she
respected
have
him
a
and took.
career? Does she have a career like Sierra had?
It don't matter.
I'm just
She don't even
asking.
gotta
Does
get a
she though?
Russell. I'm not saying he gotta be a football player.
Hmm.
He might actually be a real credible type of guy that's in the cryptocurrency business, or he might have a couple businesses of himself. No, of course, she not gonna deal with nobody who can't keep up to what she do, because she definitely got her India Cosmetics. She definitely got a name for herself now. You know, people know her. She's beautiful as fuck. She's loyal as hell. She could come across a real businessman and actually on his shit too. That could bring her in, that she can win financially with, but is a king though.
But
So I can't.
is Dirk not a king?
Dirk is a king, but it's what he does, what makes him Gotta keep up. I don't care. I feel like those rappers, the men, they how can they turn all this coochie down and all these women down? You Lil Durk.
Right.
Everybody wants you. It's hard to turn that down. He's a king for sure. But because one thing I know, he do, flower her. He's a good dad to her kids. I can't say for all the kids, but I mean, I've seen him with all his kids. He's a good father, great father. He look good. He take care of his woman. Yeah, he a king, but he keep making mistakes. It just been too many. It is like the second baby we've heard about that potentially he is.
Yeah.
I mean, he a king, but he young. He in that limelight.
His net worth.
Down.
His net worth is $4 million. Do you think she will be able to? I mean, I understand. I just looked up what she does. She does fashion blogging. She does, she has her online when it comes to stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But more or less, she's just like a online entrepreneur, right? Do you think she could get with someone else that is worth $4 million or half of that, $2 million?
Yes.
Probably. Yeah. Yes.
I do.
I mean, it's not a lot of them out here. It's not a lot of them out here, but and don't take this the wrong way. But if she does, it'll kind of be because of the platform Durk gave her. While she would be able to snatch up somebody else who is equal to Durk. Well, because was she famous before Durk?
No. But like, I want to offer up this, right? We all remember Dwayne Wade's first wife. Mm-hmm. He gave her a platform to be that, so she still had to walk in that light, channel that light in order to create also. Because you got the ones out there who ain't doing nothing but taking. We just seen Lorenzo White, who was a basketball player. His ex-wife just got indicted she just got charged to do 60 years for killing him and a murder for hire plot. So some women don't take the opportunity and then take it to the next level. So I will give her that credit to say she saw the door, she opened the door, and she made more.
Yeah. I mean, I respect. I'm not disrespecting her, but I am saying that
played a part in it.
Durk helped her get to where she at,
right?
Or no, she had all of that before Durk.
She definitely didn't have it before Durk, but she definitely was already messing with a few Chicago rappers that was doing a little something. And I mean, honestly, y'all, when you really top tier wifey material like that, and just bad as she is, yeah, Durk helped her. It's gonna come. It don't. And honestly, the nigga with the 100,000 or 50,000 in the bank account and making a good living might treat her better. Y'all gotta understand, us women, we want peace too. We want to feel love. We want to feel that Russell love. Somebody to take in our child and be a good stepfather.
Let's talk about Sierra and Russell since you drew that comparison.
I want to bring this up.
Russell Wilson makes just as much or more than Future. He just got a contract for $245 million. Well, the reason why we talking about the money is because it does seem like women like Durk's woman loves Durk for who he is, but the money that Durk and his success probably made him even more attractive to her. You know what I'm saying? Because why wouldn't she just go find somebody working at a factory that's going to treat her good? She went for Durk, a rapper who she knows is young. She knows being tempted. Durk went for her, but she didn't say, no, I'm going to find a nigga working at Molly that's going to, don't you expect Durk?
All that extra stuff that
you gotta kind of expect Durk to make a couple of mistakes, but the mistakes are worth it because of the type of lifestyle that he can give her and the type of things that he can do for her.
Speaking of worth it, right?
So baby.
Wait. Mm-hmm. I want to add just one little piece to the Russell Wilson and Future before we put at the bed, because I googled their net worth because it said it's worth it, right? Mm-hmm. Sierra made a great financial decision based off their net worth. I looked up Future. His ain't nothing to scoff at. $40 million is what his net worth is.
Nice.
Russell Wilson is worth $165 million.
There you go.
That's a stat.
There you go. There you go. At what point does
Four
a woman
times more
does
than him.
man
40,
and
80.
let me ask you this, Bree. Let me ask you this,
4
and
times
be honest
more than
with
her
me.
last dude.
Don't you know somebody here locally who has had a baby on their girlfriend, but they stuck around, and this man ain't making nothing but $13 an hour?
I do.
So why?
Really do.
So why, if Durk isn't doing? He's a great father. He had a baby on his woman, but he taking care of her, and he's gonna always take care of her. And if a woman that's like with nothing can forgive her man who has nothing, why would it be wrong for Durk's woman to forgive him and just say, bro, we gonna figure this out and continue to work together?
You know what I honestly think, y'all? I think that we do care a little bit too much about social media, because had it just been between them, I really feel like she probably could have came up with some agreement. And I'm gonna chime in on that because I'm going through the same situation. It's an embarrassment. It's embarrassing. And I mean, as much as we like to say we don't give a fuck about what a motherfucker think about us, that shit hurt. It's embarrassing. We don't want to see motherfuckers having a laugh or have something to say about this.
Yeah.
And that's why we honestly, women, we take men back. We continuously to forgive and take men back. And India has taken them back plenty of times. I saw myself with my ex. I don't even think it was too much of the hurt, because we understand. We definitely understand that it's all this temptation out here, especially when you're a guy that's handsome, you get money. We understand that. But you can't take it that far to actually impregnate a bitch or make a bitch feel like she's something. We rather it be like, all right, you fucked a little thought bitch. All right, you paid a little bitch, you fucked her. Okay, gone. She's out our lives. But to say that this person has you the same way that I have you, by having a child with you and get to actually be in your life forever, that's embarrassing and it hurts. We can get over it. You fucked a little bit. Okay, you fucked. We forgive you. We do it all the time. And then girls who actually like women, we damn near, okay, let's all have some fun. But to actually bring a child in our unit,
Yeah.
that's just too much. That's too much.
Has she had the baby already or not yet?
Yes, it's a picture and the baby has Durk's eyes.
Oh,
The
say it
baby
ain't
is
so.
2,
Say it
the
ain't
same
so.
age as my daughter. So that means he was fucking on her during the pandemic.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, during the pandemic, hey, like that pandemic Pete was something different. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like, think about this. You feel me? Like, you sliding out to complete strangers, happen to wear a mask.
So
I'm making the point.
Yeah.
You walk around protecting your face with a mask without protecting your with a condom. You a wild nigga.
Oh.
You get the nasty award, lifetime achievement.
And you in a whole relationship, like you in the public eye, Durk. There was no excuse. I don't care how much money you got. I don't give a damn. If the condom don't feel right, don't fuck a regular slime. You was rather going off fucking with it, because everybody got somebody in their back pocket they done had around for about 10, 15 years. I got one. Been around since 2012. And he gonna stay around. And that's just that. We cool. Yeah, when I was in a relationship, we ain't doing all that. When we broke up, or that nigga fucked up and we broke up for a little bit, I'm with him. So why don't you have nobody, or why couldn't you go back with nobody that you got a real solid foundation with? Because I would never. If I was to get pregnant by that nigga knowing he got a woman, I'm never keeping that baby. I'm never keeping that baby, because at the end of the day, you got that foundation with that woman over there. Your heart really there. So I'm just going to be a baby mama that's going to be really for real sad as fuck, mad as fuck, when I know it's holidays coming up and I'm just sitting over here stuck with a baby and doing it all alone. I want family pictures too.
Yeah, but
I want matching PJs.
That baby
I want
kind
to
of
go
do
over to your
got
mama
Durk's
and your
eyes.
daddy house when they barbecuing up all that good ass steak, chicken, and whatever else they cook on the holidays.
let me ask you this though. So from time to time, women get with a man and they'll argue over stuff that's meaningless. Like sometimes you'll just forget why y'all even broke up or argue. But these situations happen that you break up with somebody. Like, how long do you have to be broken up with somebody before you actually go and entertain somebody else?
Honestly,
Let's say that they broke up for about 2 weeks and they thought that this was gonna be actually be the end. Does Dirk have a right to go out and meet somebody in that time frame?
absolutely.
So what about if that actually happened? Like during a
And then she
breakup
got
or
pregnant.
two or three and she got pregnant somehow.
Huh?
Is that acceptable at that point?
I feel like that would be a little acceptable. I feel like it would be acceptable because at the end of the day, you are broke up. You can go fuck with them. Once we say we're done, you do have the right to go do what you want to do. You could do it that day because we're done. We're not in a relationship. Yeah, it's gonna hurt, but you do have the right to go do what you do. So I give this to Dirk. If that was the situation, let's say that because the girl did make a post and say, I need a nigga to send me 100 roses. He sent her 100 roses. And then she made another post that said, they break up every other month. They ain't got nothing to do with me. So yeah, I feel that. But really, when we really break up, we know we ain't really broke up.
So
But
okay. So also, I read a comment here on one of the posts, and it has 128 likes compared to the next one is 70. He said Dirk knew he was probably the father. That's why he panicked and he asked his girlfriend to marry him. How do you feel if you found out that like that was true, and you were with somebody like he literally asked you to marry him? It's the greatest time of your life, only to find out later he did that because he knew he had a baby on the way. How do you feel
that's
about?
settling.
Yeah.
Why can't you just propose to me because you want to propose? I feel like that's
I
just
mean,
fake.
who is this person to say that though?
I'm only posing the question to be a contrarian.
Yeah. So
I
yeah, that's
honestly
not
wouldn't
right.
want my man to marry me for that matter.
Nah, don't nobody want to be married just to try to like get out of an argument or a jam. But I don't think he gonna do that, bro. Like,
I
What if
don't
he
think
really
that was it.
loved her? What if he really loved her, but he just effed up? Like he really messed up. Like damn.
bro, it happens all the
It
time.
do happen. It's just hard and it takes a lot of healing. And I honestly, truly do believe and feel like if they weren't in the limelight and in social media, because I really
Right.
think that India's gonna take him back. I do. I believe she's taking him back.
Yeah.
But I really feel like it wouldn't be that serious for her to try to prove to everybody else. I feel like it's her trying to
Right.
prove I'm
Right.
cool. I don't gotta deal with that. When really she wanna be there. She love her man. She love him.
Yeah.
She wanna be there.
He's a
Right.
great father to their child. You know what I mean?
And they got a family, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
mean, I'm going
mean,
through a similar situation. So just let me, can I just insert
yeah.
a little
Yeah.
bit on
You
my
be India
situation?
right now. You be India because you are in this
Okay, I
story.
am. But I'm really not India because we really not in a relationship. So I really don't have much to say so about the situation. It
Mm.
just hurt like a motherfucker. Because everybody know on my podcast, I'm very transparent. I've been talking about when I first found out that, my dude had a side chick, in another state and he care about her. He told me he care about her. He deal with her. They cool. It's a business thing, really. That's what he tells me. But me and him broke up roughly in May. I moved into my own apartment. I want to say 3 months ago was that June,
June.
July.
Mhm.
Um, and I just found out that they got a baby on the way. And I'm hurt by it, and I just feel like I just want him to comfort me and let me know, like, I love you, but at the end of the day, this happened because I mean y'all having unprotected sex. That's how it's gonna happen. But I just feel like the way the girl revealed it pissed me off. I think I would have been okay with them, or not that I'm owed this, but just to give a woman's perspective, I feel like I would have been okay if he would have been like, "Hey, Bree, I want to sit down and talk to you about something," or if she would have been like, "Hey, Bree, I want to sit down and talk to you about something," because the bitch is so unsympathetic. I can't fucking stand her. She's so heartless. She's just a sad ass bitch. So I feel like if they would have told me and social media didn't know, and then all of a sudden he had a baby, I think I would have felt better because one, it would have gave me time to heal a little more. Two, I would have felt like I mattered and I got some type of respect out of him. because we've been together 7 years. Gave him a daughter 3 years ago, 2 years old. Well, 2 years ago. And I just felt like it's embarrassing to me. Not the fact that, okay, you got a baby on the way. I'm accepting it because I've already accepted the fact that you've been fucking with this girl for a year, 2 years, and I didn't know about it. But for her to be able to tag him today crushed my soul. Because now not only are you revealing it to me, this is the first time I'm being able to see it. You revealed it to the whole Facebook. So anybody that's his friends, family, everything, everybody sees that. And that's embarrassing to me because people looking like, damn, y'all been together 7 years. Didn't you just move out a few months ago? So he would have had a baby on you had I forgave him.
Let me ask you something. Let's say that you heard that my girl was cheating on me. Would you look at me like I was any less of a man?
No,
Honestly, would you?
I really wouldn't. Because I mean, people cheat for reasons.
Right.
What caused
So
her to cheat?
so what makes you think I would look at you like you was a fool?
Right.
Because your man went and got in another relationship, and after y'all broke up,
They
y'all
not in a
moved.
relationship.
Y'all not even, yeah, y'all not in a relationship. Y'all
He's not
broke
in a
up.
relationship with the side chick either.
Right. So what makes you embarrassed about that? Just because you think people are thinking that about you? I mean, it's definitely not absolutely true. So some of this is just like your own paranoia. Like you feel people are looking at you a way that I don't think anybody is actually looking at you like he got somebody else pregnant. If anybody did something that would be considered maybe wrong, even though y'all broke up, is he went on somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
We would
But
perceive it
you
as-
ain't did nothing wrong, and we don't look at you like you wasn't holding him down, or you wasn't taking care of your business, or you was a fool in some type of way.
Right.
Not at all. I think people look at the man who cheats as the villain in all
Absolutely.
of these situations.
Nobody look at it like she
And-
took your
And we
man.
need to stop
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
I'm tired of the whole she don't owe you loyalty. I don't owe you loyalty. Why not? Why can't women have loyalty to each other? And this is just me being honest, y'all. I like women. I told him to this day, and he still don't get it because he just asked me today, won't we all just be a power couple and a family together? I think I would have accepted that baby in the situation a little better had she had sympathy. Came to me, hey baby, he fucked up. I want this right between us all. What can we do to make us better? Women, I feel like if we stick together more, we could have that solid foundation. Because I really like women, and I really would have loved that. You got the kids, he can't make it to the doctor's appointment. I'm going.
but why don't you lead that charge though, Bree? Why don't you organize
because
it?
she's not showing sympathy. She's calling me crazy, delusional, bipolar. Like she don't understand. I just want a woman that understands.
Right, but y'all are women, and y'all's temperatures run hot, and y'all are both. I mean, you're angry, she's defensive, and y'all are coming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all butting heads right now because both of you guys' ego, pride, and feelings are on the line. But if you take charge and you take the leadership position and you say, you know what? I was angry, rightfully so, about this, but now that I've calmed down, I think that we could be a power couple. I think that we could pull this thing off, and we could make this something that's better and not worse, and go through 18 years of beef and feuding. We got brothers and sisters here, or y'all, you said you got a daughter, whatever they're gonna have. Y'all got siblings, and make it work. I mean, like sometimes you gotta lead the way, and like you capable of doing that, and you don't have to be. It's not a foolish position to take. It's a mature position to take, and you do whatever you want to, but I think we all want to live in peace and be happy. And I one thing that I don't want you to do is Like sometimes you make more of a spectacle of a situation by your reaction than it would have ever been had you just didn't even say nothing. Like you probably brought more attention to the situation by reacting based
Yeah.
on just based on let me tell you what, like, I think that my ex-wife did the same thing, bro. When she found out I was in a new relationship, nobody else even knew. She didn't know. Nobody in this world knew. Man, she went crazy about that based on what she thought would happen if people found out or something. Like, we had been separated for years and years. Wasn't no reason for her to be embarrassed if I was in a new relationship, but I wasn't gonna never tell nobody nothing about anything. But she went
Like
so
the Leo
crazy,
way.
like, bro, she just went to the end of hell to just try to make it a big deal. And
Man,
so,
y'all gotta understand it hurt. It hurt. Like,
yeah.
and I hate that. I'm so tired of
But
hearing
how
this
did you end
storm.
up getting a
Angry
new? How did you end up getting a new apartment?
because he told me he cared about her. At first, he kept telling me it's a business thing. I'll try my hardest not to deal with her no more and just keep it business. Um, I think what he did was lie all the time. I think it was more than what he was telling me it was, and he didn't know how to tell me. And it's crazy, y'all, because before we got to this point, I literally told him like, "Hey, what's up? Won't we all just mess around? I mess with her with you, like we could deal with each other." But I think he knew deep down inside I really didn't want that because I don't really like to share my man unless I know it's just okay here and there. Like, all right, that's cool. But I was willing to step in that box, step out that box, and be like, I deal with her. And I tried to make it come about, but I think my emotions were still too intact. We were still living with each other. And he told me he cared about her. That's what threw it off for me. Like, so you care about this girl? Like, I was mad. Like, you care? Like, you really care about her? But she told me that that he loves her. That's when I just was like, I'm done. I'm over it. I can't. I don't want to feel like I'm competing. I don't want to feel like that.
Yeah.
If we're not on the same level, if you're not gonna make it like we all really, really together, and you dealing with us the same, then I can't deal with it. Like I feel like he was just really playing both sides the whole time.
So I'll ask you a question. Have you been in love more than twice?
Only twice.
And did you
My
ever
first, and they both. I have children with them both. My first child's, first kid's dad. I got two boys with my first baby dad. He was my first love. Took my virginity. We had kids, and now him.
That's
okay?
my
That's
bro,
it.
ain't it? That's Lito.
Yep.
That's my
Okay.
That
bro,
ain't
So
bro.
that.
so
Yeah,
so
yeah,
so
man.
I
That's
want to
my
ask.
brother.
You've been in love twice, right? Two different people. Did you ever love them the same?
I really I don't know. I can't really say it. I was so young with Lito, but I knew I loved him and I knew we was working on being married. I knew we was
But
working on a family.
but it seemed
I
like
can't
when y'all was with the Ohio Kings, it seemed like that you and Lito's other baby mama was tight, wasn't
of
y'all?
course because I was out of love with him and we don't have nothing else. It's a straight co-parent situation and I love Lito. When I say
Yeah,
I literally love this man, like I love him because one, he's always been a wonderful and amazing father to the boys.
yeah,
I'm his first baby mama. We had kids young. I'm a teen mom. And the reason I could love his baby mamas like that is because I don't want nothing to do with him. I love him,
right,
but we ain't like that.
right, right. And so I think that with that level of maturity that you got, I think the same thing will end up developing here. I mean, but this is just a fresh situation, and you know, maybe for his sake too. I don't know this, bro, but you know what I'm saying. Bro, during this interview, I'm not disrespecting you in no way, but I'm saying like maybe if you was to find somebody else, once you do, you could let him go and you would end up loving him as the man, like as a friend, like you do Lito, and not necessarily had those feelings of attachment towards him, and then you might be able to find some love for his new relationship because you're content with whatever you got going on.
Yeah.
You know,
I told you that
this is
earlier.
something that could happen later on down the line or something.
I hope it do
Yeah.
because it's to the point where it's draining me. And you know what I think I do love? I think I did. I don't love them the same. I think only because me and Lito was so young, we didn't experience the type of shit me and my newest baby's father had. Like, we literally started business together. We get money together. We had a home. We lived together for years. Like, I'm
Yeah.
talking years. Like, I just left the house 3 months ago after 7 years, six
Yeah.
years living together.
Yeah.
Like, we was really, I thought this was the man I was gonna spend the rest of my life with, type of love.
And the reason why I said that part about, you know what I'm saying, like the love aspect to it, because I mean, I've been in multiple relationships throughout my life. I've been in love multiple times, been in love, out of love, all
How many
type of
times
things.
have you been in love?
More times than I can count. I done fell in love on vacation.
5?
I'm light skinned. I fell in love on vacation.
No, for real. Be for real, bro.
I'm
How many
not
times?
That's what I need, a
joking.
light
Fell in
skin
love
nigga.
with vacation, bro.
I have.
With
I'm getting me a
I
light
want
skin.
to
No,
know
no.
women.
I fell in love on vacation. I met somebody on vacation, fell in love on vacation, bro. I'm not capping, bro. Like you see me laughing. I'm not the nigga that's always laughing. I'm dead ass. Like,
No, I'm telling you.
and so to
How
me,
long? Wait a minute.
I never
man.
loved nobody the same. It'll be different aspects
You
of love.
fell
that
in
I
love.
fall
How
with.
long was you on this vacation?
6 days.
I hate you.
I'm getting me a light skin, man.
I'm
I'm
tired
getting
of
me a
you.
light
So
skin.
wait, so
Man,
wait, so
shut
wait,
the
so
fuck
wait,
up,
so
man.
wait, so wait. I'm only saying that because
nigga.
no, I'm only saying that as a caveat for him saying he loves the other person, and then to you that was the deal breaker, not the fact that he misguided your trust, not the fact that he had sex with somebody else, not the fact that he had another baby. It's the fact that he said he loved somebody else. When I think it's possible to love two people at the same exact time.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
So-
him saying that he loves her don't mean that he
Don't love you was my
That
whole
ain't-
point.
that ain't
He had to
even
get
real.
into my
Okay, y'all.
exploits on
But
vacation.
he
I
switched on me.
edit that for edit point.
Bro, I want to get into this story
He switched
more.
on me. He stopped giving me, oral sex. It was a point where we didn't have sex for 2 months. It was a point where he was in Kentucky more than he was in Dayton. It was a point where I was lonely. I was by myself. And he blamed me, talking about, well, you pushed me away. You was going out all the time. I was going out getting drunk, numbing the pain. Because I knew you had somebody out there. You're not giving me sex. We used to have sex 5-6 days a week, 5-6 days out the week. To not having sex for 2 months? What else was I supposed to do? Be at home and just wait on you? I'm going out. And I ain't even telling y'all all the tea. I've listened to them have sex over the phone. He had her as a screensaver. Like, it was just building and
Now,
building
that's
and
a
building.
Wait.
Building.
Now that's
Hey, let me
So
do
it
my
was
Bruce shit.
multiple
Rewind.
things. That
Wait,
was the last straw.
What?
You can love some people at the same time, but if one is your screensaver, it's a little different.
Nah, she
I've never
just-
been this man's
it was just
screensaver.
new.
So that's why I think maybe she is for him. And I know God, this was aligned in the universe. And I know God had me move out when I moved out. Because had I stayed and forgave him and found out he had a baby on the way,
While
I
y'all
would've
was
been
hold on, wait a minute. While y'all was in a relationship, she was his screensaver.
he said it's because, okay, you know how when a person call you from their email and they phone on they picture on the email, it shows up like the email.
Oh yeah, so on iPhones,
Yeah.
whatever, you can update the contact information. Their picture do pop up, but it was on his screensaver. That's when she was calling.
Well, no, when she was calling, my bad, not screensaver.
Oh well,
when she was
yeah.
calling.
Oh, yeah.
Come
Okay,
on,
so I
man.
said-
You putting the kid on it, Bree. You putting the kid on it, Bree.
Okay, all right, I'll take that back. He didn't have her as a screensaver like he was like baby on the screensaver because he got kids.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would have put his daughter on the screensaver. But yes, I seen her picture popping up when she's calling, like the bitch got a contact picture. That's
Yeah.
what it made me
Yeah.
think.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
nah, bro. That's that
I've
iPhone
listened to
update.
them
Nah,
fuck over the phone.
that is something. So how'd that happen? I want to hear that one.
I feel like she pressed answer.
And what was
I
happening?
heard them. I remember the song they was fucking to. That one song. What is it? That Chris Brown song. I remember the fucking song with Twister or Twister. It was something like that.
You know that
Then
one,
it
P?
was then
Boy,
it was
do I?
her
You
adding
know
me
that
on
one?
social media, adding all his family. Like it was just too much. It was building up. I knew about the situation for about a year. I'm gonna be honest. But when he told me he cared about her, because he kept making it like it was just a working thing. But when he told me he cared about
Make
her,
a
that's
movie.
when I was like, I gotta go.
They're playing Make a Movie by Twister and Chris Brown.
Yep, that's what it was. And they was making a
Wow.
goddamn movie, and I was on the phone crying. I drove
Wow.
2.5 hours to go out there, and he came outside and looked at me stupid in the face, like, "Oh, that wasn't me." Okay, I
Now,
deserve something.
I want to rock with you with the screensaver part, but that Make a Movie song being played is kind of.
Yeah, it is
There's
what
no
it is.
proof
She
that
can
was
have
him.
that headache. I'm good. I'm done.
He's innocent, man.
There's no proof that that was him.
She
It
called.
was definitely proof. He fucked her. He been fucking her.
I mean,
Yeah. They
the
got a
proof is
baby
in
on the
the
way.
proof is in the pudding, which is baby batter.
Yeah.
Say that. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie. We invited her down one weekend, and I'm like, fuck it. You know, we ain't together. I'm waiting on my apartment. Let's all just have some fun. It went to a shit show because I was drunk. But
What you
in
mean?
the
Did y'all do it?
no, we didn't even get to. I ended up going to jail and everything.
What?
Why? What happened?
My friends was trying to run him over because he got mad.
No,
Because okay,
yeah,
when we
Bree,
got to like
wait, Bree. We gotta start. How did it go from sugar to sugar honey iced tea?
okay, so all that day I told him like, hey, invite her down. Fuck it. It is what it is. He said she was in Cincinnati going to a party. So I'm like, okay, well, fuck it. Invite her down. Tell her to come have some drinks with me so we can kind of fill each other out and get to know each other. So to piggyback off what you said, Todd, I've been trying to be the bigger person and be like, okay, well, this bitch gonna be in his life. I'm gonna be in his life. Fuck it. I want to satisfy my man. So I told him, invite her down from Cincinnati to come kick it with me. He never. Okay, I was texting him. I left out. I had to do a video shoot that day. The video shoot didn't go on. I ended up going to the Oregon District with one of my homegirls. Text him like, "Hey, what's up? What's she doing? Is she down?" He didn't text me back. I said, "Oh yeah, you playing? You scared?" He didn't text me back. So I popped back up to the house. Mind you, we're living together at this point. I popped back up at the house. My apartment will be ready in 10 to 15 days. I popped back up at the house. Um, I'm like, damn, you didn't see my text messages? He like, nah, I didn't see him.
He
I'm
there with
drunk.
her?
No, she wasn't there yet.
Okay, okay.
So I popped back up at the house trying to be malicious and be sure they weren't already getting it on. So I popped back up at the house earlier than expected. Like, okay, so what's up? Why you not texting me back? So he like, I didn't text back because I was asleep. But when I go to their messages thread, I see he text her back. So I'm automatically in my feelings. Like, damn, you really care about this bitch more than me. Why would you not text me back, but you text her back? So we arguing for an hour straight, y'all, to the point where I fall asleep. He waits till like, Bree, what you about to do? She here. She here. I'm like, so you really still invited this bitch knowing we just argued for an hour and you didn't text me back, but didn't text her back? So when he come upstairs, he's aggravated. Let him say aggravated. I'm just cool. I'm going to bed. I don't even want to do it no more. I'm like, so then she lays down. I'm like, so we just really about to just go to bed. I'm like, okay, so now I'm really feeling like, damn, they really don't fuck with me for real.
So
So
wait
I'm
a minute.
feeling like
Wait. Where's everybody sleeping at this point in time?
he's down here on his side of the bed. I'm on my side. She's at the bottom laying across.
Okay, continue.
So he gets out the bed and go downstairs mad. So she like, Bree, let's talk. She says that I was being real nonchalant and just like, yeah, and I just don't like the situation and this, that, and the third. I looked at it as she wasn't sympathetic or never said, look, babe, I'm not trying to step on your toes, take your spot. If anything, I want to join your spot, join the team. Me as a woman, if I was in her position, I would make that woman feel as comfortable as I can. Because at the end of the day, I did step in y'all's situation. Yes, the man is wrong, but I came in y'all position in y'all little situation. So Let me make her feel a little comfortable, babe. I'm here for you. I definitely can understand where her came from. I fuck with him, so I definitely want to fuck with you. It was not that. So she goes downstairs. I'm horny and ready to go. My
What?
friend called, my homegirl
You
calling
horny
me because
and ready to go?
no, ready to go, like get to it.
Ah, okay.
So my other homegirl calling me that me and him already messed with too. She calling me like, "Hey, what's going on? What you doing?" I'm like, "Girl, at the house, bored as fuck. I got them over here. Thought we was about to do something." She said, "Well, let's let the motherfuckers sleep. I'm on my way." So I tell her, "Come on. We got some fun. They got some fun. Fuck it. They could go upstairs. Me and you be downstairs." So when my friend gets there, well, no, my friend don't get there yet. I let him know. He hear me on the phone. He like, "What are you about to do?" I'm like, "My friend such and such about to come over that he knows that we both had a situation with." He like, "Nah, y'all bitches ain't about to be in my shit. I don't want that bitch here."
Mm-hmm.
So you got your bitch here, but I can't have our other bitch here.
I want to pause the story real quick, man, to just say that, man, I ain't living right, man. Like, like he almost had three women under one roof that all are attracted to him, that he's all had
And
sex with.
all drunk and ready.
Okay, so we're all caught up. The listeners are all caught up, right? So what happens next?
So he gets mad and try to steal my house key. Nah, fuck that. Get out. That bitch not coming to my house. He tried to take my house key so we get the bickering. I'm not gonna lie. I got a little irate and mad. We arguing and bickering. Well, bitch, the bitch ain't staying here then. She can't stay here if my friend can't come. Nah, fuck that. You could go then. He tries to put me out. So as he put me out, I don't know how, some reason I got the blinky. I go outside. I'm drunk, belligerent, bust the back window out. The friend outside with her other friend. So now me and him bickering. We do a little fake little fight. He throw me down. My friend jump in. They trying to run him over. He kicks me out the house. Police get called. My friend and them, they leave. Now it's just me, her, and him. He's in the house with her, defending her, saying I'm the crazy one. Guess who goes to jail? Me. So I've extended that invite plenty of times. I don't know if he was scared or he just don't want that or the mix. I don't know. And hold on, I forgot a part. When he made her come to the house, part of the argument, he showed me a video of her and her friend twerking like, "Yeah, I'm about to have two bad bitches here. Fuck you." So it was a real us hurt situation. We were trying to hurt each other.
So
It
he
just
had
went
a
sour from there.
so instead of the three girls he could have had, he wanted just one and a
Just
possible.
her. And that's why I know he's in love with her.
Okay.
I feel like he's in love with her, and I know that God had me move out for a reason because I can't settle. I can't make somebody be where they don't want to be.
Yep.
And I feel like it all changed because I cheated back after 4 years.
This is a long unfolding story, and I want to do a
Listen, I'm
part
telling
two.
somebody they need to go ahead and get my book, my movie, my TV show, something. Because it's so much, y'all. From the pregnancy, from the postpartum, from before. It's just, I know I deserve better. And I'm going to be honest, I do. I've been knew this. I knew it when I got pregnant. I knew it before I got pregnant. Because
Well,
what man ain't going to love and deal with a woman that's willing to deal with who you want to deal with? Well, let's spice it up, babe.
well,
Not saying it can get
it
boring.
depends. It depends. It depends on what all comes with that, and it's not only about sex and fucking.
Yeah.
It's about peace. And it's
It is about
depending on what type of peace you are bringing to this situation and how. I mean, you know that's
some bars,
just the
man.
big
How can
part
I bring
about it,
peace
man.
when I'm
No,
not peaceful?
no,
He's a
but
serial cheater. Now we just gonna put it like that.
you
And
need
it's my fault because like he said, I should have left. I
you
could have been left.
you
Don't
could either
regret my
be a
daughter. But
you
before the child, I knew this. He was a serial cheater. I can't give you peace if I'm not peaceful. I'm
Right.
tired of a man stating that they want peace, but they not giving the woman peace.
I don't think you let him finish the sentence, right? So some people
Go
want
ahead, my
peace. No, I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about him, right? Because He say he want peace, but you cut him off that part. He ain't just want peace. He want a piece of ass.
Peanut, bro.
Could have had 3 of them in one night. Man.
He could have had 3. Impossible. Wait. It could have been 4 because you said your friend put up with a female too.
She did. And she came with wine.
Wine. Kiara Wine was the sponsor.
But no, I know I was his piece at the beginning, but I just was starting to get unhappy. Yeah. And I can't get you. That's why I left. I told him I can't stay because he wanted me to stay. Even after this situation, he want us to be a power couple. He do. He asked me, like, when we all just do this together, I can't give you peace because I'm not peaceful, baby. I told him I would be his headache, and I don't want to be his headache, so that's why I moved out.
Yeah. Well, this has been
Legendary.
an amazing interview. Like, this was hard. Like, the Durk talk wasn't nothing compared to the story that you just told.
Oh my God.
We hit this one out the park.
To the BBL podcast. What?
Big facts. Yes, man. BBL podcast tomorrow night at 8:30 Tuesday, September 13th. 8:30.
Do that slogan, Bree.
They call me Bree, better known as Miss Steele, because I ain't never had a bitch question my loyalty. I've been real.
Yes, sir.
That's hard.
All right, Bree. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Love y'all too. Thanks so much.
All right, later.
Love, respect.
You
Bye.
a star, girl. You a star.
God damn it.
Thank you.
I'm a fucking African now. I'm fucking fly and shit. Damn. Bruh, what a fucking story.
Oh my God.
Shit was lit.